Hi, I'm Damari Gurry. You're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is brought to you by Starboys Juices, infusing fruits with sea moss in Philadelphia and New Jersey. Refreshing, nutritious, and delicious. There are numerous flavors to choose from. There is strawberry sea moss, peanut hard-on, beet and thing, pineapple sea moss, mango sea moss, pineapple ginger, ginger root, cucumber ginger, and so much more. Call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Call now and you won't be disappointed. If you think the juices were good, then try Starboys Jello, full of flavor and sumptuous. Again, call Starboys at 1-267-904-3454. That's 1-267-904-3454. Hey guys, thank you so much for taking your time out to watch this video in particular. But let me give you an update on a channel called Sport City. Yes, Sport City. It is a channel dedicated to everything related to Jamaican sports. Football, cricket, athletics, netball, rugby league, rugby union, tennis, lacrosse, swimming, you name it, we got it on Sport City. And what is the channel designed to do? It is designed to highlight Jamaican talents across all of those sporting disciplines. If you're a Jamaican and you're playing that sport, then we got you covered on Sport City. So it's quite simple, guys. Hit the subscribe button to Sport City right now.
Hi, my name's Lee Williamson. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
Hi, my name is Joby McAnuff. Subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary.
I'm Javon Watson, and you're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is a platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. So, guys, we'd appreciate it if you hit the like button, and after hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary. Okay, guys? Would really, really appreciate it. We're so close to 20,000 subscribers. So please help us achieve this landmark, okay? It would be greatly appreciated. Hit the like button and also watch the video done this morning about the pots for World Cup qualifying for 2026, okay? Good. So now that we have that sorted, let's go into this. Because roughly around this time, next week, Thursday, will be the official draw for the 2024 Copa America. That's right. Around this time next week, the draw itself will take place in Miami, 7:30 p.m. That's right. And what we're going to do right now is look at the pots for the draw. Let's start off by saying that Jamaica will face one of USA, Mexico, Argentina, Brazil. I repeat, Jamaica will face one of Argentina, Brazil, USA, or Mexico in the group stages of the Copa America. That's right, Jamaica will face one of these four teams: Argentina, Brazil, the United States, Mexico. Jamaica will face one of those four teams. Everybody clear? Everybody understand? Because this is important. Jamaica will face one of those four teams. Jamaica will also face one team from Pot 2. And do you guys know who are the teams in Pot 2? Well, that is exactly what we're going to look at this point in time. In Pot 2, there's Uruguay, Colombia, Peru, and Ecuador. So, Jamaica will face one of Uruguay, Colombia, Peru, and Ecuador. Jamaica will also face one team from Pot 3, one of Chile, Paraguay, Venezuela, or Paraguay. So Jamaica will face one of those four teams, either Chile, Panama, Venezuela, or Paraguay. One of those four teams Jamaica will face. And in Pot 4, you have Jamaica, Bolivia, Costa Rica, or Honduras, or Canada and Trinidad and Tobago. So Jamaica will not face Bolivia, and Jamaica will not face one of Costa Rica, Honduras, Canada, or Trinidad and Tobago. Jamaica will not face any of those teams. Jamaica will face one team from Pot 1, one team from Pot 2, one team from Pot 3. Four groups, four teams in each group. The top two teams will advance to the quarterfinals of the competition. Okay? The final will be at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Okay? So everybody's aware. So far, two confirmed host cities for the tournament: Miami and Atlanta. Other cities will be revealed in due course. All right? Good. Good. So everybody understands that aspect of things. The draw next week, Thursday. Okay? Good. This will be Jamaica's third appearance in the Copa America. Jamaica played in 2015, took on Uruguay, Paraguay, Argentina. In 2016, Jamaica took on Venezuela, Mexico, and Uruguay. So Uruguay is the only team that Jamaica has faced in both editions of the Copa America. Jamaica is also the first Caribbean team to participate in two Copa America tournaments. Haiti is the first Caribbean team to score at the Copa America, and this came up against Brazil in 2016. Only two Caribbean teams that have participated in the Copa America, and they're Jamaica and Haiti. Okay? Everybody understand that? I hope everybody does understand that. Lisa's just checking in. Wayne Carnegie says, blessings. And you guys know what you need to do already. You guys need to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and you guys need to use the super chat feature. And by using the super chat feature, you guys get to know, you guys get to ask questions, and you guys get to get your comments highlighted. So use the super chat feature, Mr. Shavar Castle. So that is the situation. Use the super chat feature, Mr. Shavar Castle. Very simple. Very, 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 very simple. Okay, good. 16-team tournament, and Jamaica is one of them. Charles Bramos says, big up, Simon. Big up, Charles. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. So Jamaica will face a team from pot 1, team from pot 2, a team from pot 3. One thing for sure, Jamaica will face one of USA, Mexico, Brazil, or Argentina in the group stages of the Copa America. Jamaica will face one of USA, Mexico, Brazil, or Argentina in the group stages of Copa America. In pot 2, you see Uruguay, Colombia, Peru, and Ecuador. So Jamaica will face one of those 4 teams. Pot 3, you have Chile, Panama, Venezuela, and Paraguay. So Jamaica will face one of those 3. Yes, Nitro, back-to-back yellow cards mean that you would be suspended for the next Nations League regulations. And in pot Jamaica, Canada, everybody on the same page. Hard Rock Cafe, that stadium, is going to host games in the Copa America. Nice stadium. A good stadium that everybody will be looking forward to. Big up, Carl. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well, man. Big up yourself, man. Big up, Carl. So, with Jamaica in pot 4, Jamaica will face one team in pot 1, one team in pot 2, and one team in pot 3. Jamaica will face one of Argentina, Brazil, USA, or Mexico. Jamaica will face one of Uruguay, Colombia, Peru, and Ecuador. And Jamaica will face one of Chile, Panama, Venezuela, and Paraguay. All right, so in the group stages of the Copa America, this is what the pots are like. And next week, Thursday at this time, we will have the draw. Okay, guys? So everybody's clear, everybody's on the same page, everybody understands, so that we can go right into everything. Okay? How does that sound for everybody? Everybody all right? I hope that this information was helpful for everybody so they know what lies ahead. So we know heading into 2024, it's a busy year. 2 games in March. They have 2 World Cup qualifiers that takes Italy to 4 games for the calendar year. 3 games in the group stages of Copa America that takes Italy to 7. Quarterfinal, semifinal, final, that's 10 games. Then you go into September, October, November window. So you'll be ending the calendar year with at least 16 matches. Brian Sims is big up, Simon. Big up, Brian. How are you? Brian, were you supposed to attend Hillel Academy? Because your name, Brian Sims, your name was on the record at Hillel Academy, and you're supposed to attend Hillel Academy. Were you supposed to attend Hillel Academy? If you're born 93, 94, 95, then you're supposed to attend Hillel Academy. So that's the situation. All right. Aisha says we're not afraid of Argentina, Brazil, or USA. Well, Nitro, Argentina, Brazil, USA, and Mexico. Those are the teams in pot 1. So it'll be one of those 4 teams. Okay, it'll be one of those 4 teams in particular, so that you are aware of things. Okay. Pot 2, you had Uruguay, Colombia, Peru, and Ecuador. You were born 1966. Psh, the same year England won the World Cup. That's cool. That's cool. I think I have the rule book as well for you guys to go through things. Let me bring out the CONCACAF. All right. I'm going to bring out the CONCACAF regulation rulebook so you guys are aware of what lies ahead. Okay? There we go. Okay? So on your screen, guys, you see this is the CONCACAF Nations League regulation book. Okay? And where it speaks about disciplinary matters. All right? So we're going to discuss this now. Cautions and suspension. So let us zoom this in. Yeah, let's zoom this in, guys. Cautions and suspensions. All right. So 23.11 of the CONCACAF Nations League regulations rulebook. Okay, so that everybody is aware. Cautions and suspensions. Cautions received during any other competition are not carried over, right? Pending match suspensions will be carried over. Single yellow cards will get eliminated at the end of the CONCACAF Nations League group stage and League A quarterfinals. Whoever got one yellow card in the quarters is in for the finals. Okay? Listen, now. This is section 23.12.4. Now, okay? 2 cautions received in different games during the competition. So this is where I'm going. So remember, 2 cautions received in different games during, and this is where we're going to go over here, shall result in an automatic suspension for the next game of the competition. So Shamar Nicholson picked up 2 yellows. It says red cards, direct or indirect suspension shall be served regardless of the stage of the competition. Unserved suspensions outstanding at the end of the team's participation in the competition will be carried over to the next official match day of the player's national team per FIFA disciplinary code and upon its entry into force. Okay? So, you guys have the information here in the CONCACAF rulebook. All right? So, everybody understands that. Everybody clear about these matters. Well, certainly would give clarity to things, yeah. Yeah. Well, BM, the reality is that it's very few footballers in the history that have been nominated for the Sportsman and Sportswoman of the Year award. I felt that this was a year for Demarai Gray, Shamar Nicholson, and Bobby Reed to be nominated. Like I said, the person who is in charge of the selection nominated for the award, it's about what you do on the world stage, and then regionally, and then local. So the Reggae Boys did not compete in a world event this year. The Gold Cup was a regional event, and the Nations League was also a regional event as well. Personally, how I feel about it is that, I do think every sport is different. So I think you can tweak things slightly. That's how I think. Game Roblox, there is a committee where you can appeal decisions. You'd have to submit it to the appeals department, and there's also a application fee that you would have to pay as well. So to answer your question, appeals can be made. Protests can be made. Protests can be made to the disciplinary department. Okay? And it has to be, and of course, there's a fee that has to be paid. James Wright, it's based on the pots that you're seeing on your screen. So you see Jamaica in pot 4. So Jamaica will face 1 team from pot 1, 1 team from pot 2, and 1 team from pot 3. So that is exactly how it is going to go. All right? So that everybody understands. Like, for example, BM, Jamaica went to the quarterfinals of the Lacrosse World Cup this year. But because Jamaica did not win a medal at the Lacrosse World Cup, that's why a lacrosse athlete would not be nominated for the award. Which, some folks would say disappointing. In my humble opinion, I think every sport is different. So I don't think it should be weighted the same way. That's how honestly I feel. I think every sport is different. That's how I feel. Well, Tycoon, you look at the track and field athletes, they won titles on the world stage. world champion. Sharika Jackson, she's a world champion. And the criteria is what you do on the world stage, what you do regionally, and then locally. And the Reggae Boys did not compete in a world event. Jamaica competed in a regional event, which is the Gold Cup and the Nations League. The Reggae Girls participated in a world event, which is the World Cup, but they did not win the World Cup or finish in the top three. So therefore, that's why you wouldn't have a Reggae Girl be nominated for an award. So basically, it's what you do for your country as well. So, for example, if Leon Bailey won the Champions League with Aston Villa, he would not be nominated for this award because it has to be based on what you do for your country. Best documentary says, "Bless up, Simon. Bless up." So that is the situation. Well, Tycoon, the thing is, though, that for me, I think every sport is different. Track and field is a very different sporting discipline towards football, because football is a team sport, track and field is an individual sport. So I do think there are aspects that can be tweaked for team sports, because team sports, you're also relying on other persons as well. So I do think that could be slightly adjusted. Nicholas Hamilton won a youth award. He never won Sportsman of the Year. Dion Burton is the only footballer to win the Jamaican Sportsman USA. Yeah, so Michael Antoni won the People's Choice Award for scoring against USA. Yeah, I agree with you, James. Honestly, I agree with you because two different stratospheres of success, in my opinion. Jamaica winning the World Cup versus a Jamaican athlete winning a gold at the Olympic Games. I do think it's two different things. In my opinion, I do think it's two different. That's my opinion. That's how I feel. Jamaica winning the World Cup versus a Jamaican athlete winning the 5,000 meter event, So I do think it is different. Jamaica going to the quarterfinals of a lacrosse World Cup, I think, is massive. Jamaica qualifying for the Hockey Fives World Cup, I do think, is massive as well. So I do think that the non-traditional sporting disciplines, there can be a section as well for honorable mention for the non-traditional sporting disciplines. That's how I honestly feel about it. Recognition as well. You look at Chris Binney, 3-time nominee for the award, So I do think that there are aspects. Remember that over time, BM, that the selection committee has changed over time, okay? The selection committee has changed at the time, okay? Yes, she has been nominated once. That is Bonnie. Bonnie has been nominated once for the award, So, Yep. Yes, Mr. United, how are you doing today? Game Robo says, good thing it's going to be Jamaica, Mexico, Uruguay, Chile. That'll be a decent group, That'll be a nice group. Good matches, nice competitive matches, and an opportunity to spend a couple of weeks together as a unit. I do think that would be nice. A great opportunity for the team to bond and gel together. Yeah, I think it's a good period of time. A very, very good period of time. Let's look at the Tycoon. Can we just take a moment and just enjoy this moment of defeating Canada? Can you just take a moment and just embrace this moment? Our next international is not for another 4 months. You know, a lot can happen in 4 months, right? In 4 months, you're going to have players in different forms. You're going to have MLS and USL players that are just starting their seasons. So a lot can happen in 4 months. Players that you may want in the squad from now can change in the next 12 weeks. Take a moment, embrace this moment. All right. In early December, Pika is going to slowly close down until the new year. Take a moment, embrace this, and we rev up the engine again in 2024. I agree, Richard Green. However, the selection committee for the awards say that it's based on the Gold Cup is a regional event, which is true. It is a regional event. Jamaica did not compete in the Reggae Boys did not compete in a world event this year. Jamaica competed in a regional event, and the you could say the tally or the criteria is what you do on the world stage over what you do regionally. Last few winners: Tajay Gale, Frederick Dacres, Omar McLeod, Usain Bolt has won it 7 times, same as Mike McCullum, Nicholas Walters. Marley Nutty has won it 13 times, as in 1-3. You know, quite a lot. Mike McCullum has won it 7 times. Mike McCullum and Bolt has won it 7 times. Alrighty, guys. Yes, nomination is different from winning the award, BM. That's what I told you. Winning the Sportsman Award versus nomination. You can get nominated for doing something on the regional level. I'm talking about winning the actual award, winning the Sportsman of the Award. You can be nominated for doing something regionally. I'm talking about winning the award itself. So everybody's aware. All right. So that's where we are. That is the situation. Okay, folks. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this information and that it was helpful to you all as we look ahead and plan ahead. A very special interview coming your way tomorrow. Very special. Yep, Mike McCullum, 3-time world champion, 7-time National Sportsman of the Year. He has to be one of the greatest Jamaican athletes ever produced. 7-time National Sportsman of the Year award winner, you know. Just like Bolt, 7-time winner. 7 times, so that is special. Extremely special. You know? So that's something we should never forget. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button right now to Reggae Boys Commentary. Let's get to 20K. Okay? For Copa America, it is a 23-man squad.
Hi, I'm Damari Gray. You're watching Reggae Boys Commentary.
This video is brought to you by Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram